Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Roxanne and this is my unboxing channel. So today we again going to do something a little different. We're going to do my get ready with me. But I'm going to kind of go into something that somebody had talked to me about last night. With that being said, my giveaway today is going to look a little because I'm getting to the end of things that I'm wanting to, that are in my giveaway box. So today's going to be a little mismatch of items. So I apologize for that right now. I should be getting in some boxes in the next few weeks. So, you know, I'm hoping that I can kind of go through those and donate some of those wonderful items to you ladies and gentlemen, if there's some out there watching. It's been a long night. My daughter was up again. So with that being said, I'm also going to kind of go through all of my stuff. I've got so much skincare that I need to kind of go through it and not necessarily get rid of it, but maybe find it a new home to someone that would like it. So, okay. So today is going to be a little bit different than the last week. Instead of just using a mishmash posh of things that are in front of me, I'm going to try to use It Cosmetics, and then I'm going to use the e.l.f. palettes. It was a bit of a tie on my comments yesterday. I didn't really count them. I just wanted to kind of get an idea. I was hoping that you guys would all lean one way, and you guys kind of were like, ah. So I'm going to do the ColourPop tomorrow, providing I feel up to it. And then today I'm just going to do the e.l.f. I really want to try the purple one because I really did not like the colors, but I want to try them on and see if it can sway me into liking it. So let's do that. While I'm doing it, I am going to tell you about the conversation I had yesterday. Maybe you guys can get to know me just a little bit better. Okay. And then I will show you what is in our giveaway. My daughter's in the bathtub right now, so you will not hear her. She's with her daddy, not alone. Okay. So, the last video I did, I had mentioned It Cosmetic, and I went and I put it on Instagram, and It Cosmetics Canada came back and said, great. So I kind of want to show you all the items that I do have from It Cosmetics. I do have a palette, but it is buried and I'm not going to pull it out. So these are some of the items I have. And I have to say, I really, really do like It Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite items. It's the translucent Bye Bye Pores. This is one thing I have purchased full size. I have two of their brushes. I think this is one. Where's the other one now? Okay, so I do have two of the brushes, and I don't know where the other one is, which is really weird. It's funny because I keep pulling up the same one. Like, I have lots of brushes. Nope. No. Oh, I bet you any money my daughter grabbed it and ran off with it. I had my brushes out and I was washing them and I left them out. Oh, that makes me so mad. And this is how much I love It Cosmetics. Hold on 1 second here. Their brushes are some of the best brushes I've had. Where is it here? Oh, here it is. Oh, there it is. So I do actually have another brush in here. I think I'm going to pull it out. I'm actually going to use that one today. This is the Heaven Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation. This one is the Heavenly Skin. And then the other one I have, like seriously, where is it? Yeah, I'm still in my pajamas, guys. Okay, so I wonder, did I put it in here? No. Okay, now, you know what's going to happen is I'm going to end this and I will find it. I will find it. Watch. I will like... Okay, that is just really, really odd. Like, it's a triangular one. I shouldn't really be picking them up like this. And it is gorgeous. I love it. And I know I just washed it. I'm going to have to go look under my table and my couches and see what's there. So, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use my brand new one. Okay, so anyway, yes, and then I'm going to use this as well. I wonder. So I also have this from e.l.f. These are lip liners. And then I have a liquid lip from them. I also have eyeshadow primers, which I will do my best to use today. And I know I have, oh, I bet you that's it there. Nope. My eyebrow stuff. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So I have my primer here. Actually, we're going to start with my eyeshadow. Okay. So, let's see here. That one. Maybe this one, and we'll start with those ones. Okay. So I always start by doing like the background. So those are the colors there. They don't really have any names on the back, so I can't even go over it. So I'm going to go with the first one. I think the first one, the last ones are matte. So I'm not going to put this one on. I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. So this will be just a kind of a basic look today. So, alright, so with my conversation last night, and I know this is already 7 minutes into it, and you guys are like, you haven't even put any makeup on. Somebody was saying that they didn't realize I had a birthmark. And I was like, okay, I don't try to cover it up. I mean, you do see me put foundation on it. And I do that solely because I like to feel normal. I don't really do it to hide who I am. So, just before I forget, always blend. Lots of blending. That's the biggest thing with this stuff, is you got to make sure you blend it out really nice. I don't try to hide who I am at all. So this is the primer. This is my Quo brush that I got for $4 at Shoppers, and I love it. It's a concealer brush. So I'm just going to put it on the primer on my eyelid. Alright. So hopefully today I can upload some more videos. I'm hoping that I get a box or two today. Oh, I think they're done their bath. Okay. I put the primer on because I find that it makes the colors pop a lot better. Yep. So I think I'm going to use this one here for the inner and this one for the outer, and then I will line it in this, and then I'll use this under my eye as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the outer first. Okay. So just to give you some background information, I was born with my birthmark. I did not all of a sudden randomly inherited it. So I've been at my job for 7 years, and I remember one night I was working, and on my break they had a breaking announcement, and they said, we know why people get birthmarks. And I was like, what? So this is relatively new information. It's like 7 years old. Apparently it's a gene mutation. During the second trimester, something happens where you are missing a nerve. And what nerves generally do, besides they control the pain, but they also control blood vessels. So with your nerves, they get your blood vessels to open and close, so your blood is constantly moving. So for me, I am missing a nerve in my face. And instead of it moving, my blood vessel became engorged, and it became engorged. And the nice thing about bodies is that the body has a way of surviving. So what it did was it created extra capillaries around that to get the blood moving. So that is what my birthmark is just extra capillaries. That is it. The only thing with that is that it can be catastrophic in the body. So mine goes up into my brain. It's in my gums. And it's in my eye. So I could have seizures. I haven't. Knock on wood. I do get high pressure in my eye, so I am susceptible to headaches and glaucoma. I also have a small mass in my brain, so I was not allowed to give birth naturally. So we're going in with the inner here. This seems like it's a mat, which is kind of disappointing, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay. It looks like it has a shimmer, but maybe I'll have to build it up a little bit. Okay, so anyway, there's lots of things that can happen. My face when I don't know why I'm doing that, but when I don't go for my laser treatment, it grows. It's very thick. My lip is very thick. These are things that I don't normally talk about, not because, you know, I'm embarrassed or ashamed. It's just that it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot for people to take in. I've worked really long and hard to love who I am, what I look like. I still look in the pictures and I'm like, if only. If only I didn't, you know. But I do. I don't get another body. I don't, you know. So the laser treatments aren't going to get rid of it. I will never get rid of it. I will always have it. But what happens is when I go for my laser treatments, it thins out those blood vessels. It destroys them, which is really great. But it's very painful. It is not for the weak. One of my other videos, you will hear me say that it is soul killing. Like, I feel bits of me dying every time I go. And you're like, well, why do you go? And it's like, sort of like, if I had cancer, I would go for treatment. I go for these to keep myself healthy because I have 4 beautiful children that I need to be around for. If I don't, a blood vessel could become raised. If it comes raised and it pops, I could bleed. And when you don't have that nerve there, you don't have the clotting factors. And I mean, you could bleed. I've gotten like pimples, I've gotten like little scratches, and I mean, those suckers, like a little thing will bleed for 5 minutes straight. It is absolutely crazy. Okay guys, I'm not sure about this palette. So, it's actually not bad. It's just very one-dimensional to me. Okay, so I'm going to try to put a little bit more of this shiny, shiny, shiny stuff on it. So I think they failed with the Acai You. Yeah. So I don't get treatment past my hairline, if you notice, because for some reason up there just doesn't grow the same way as down here. not bad. I wish there was more bang. All right, so the only other cosmetic I am going to use is this Becca. Okay, so I'm going to finish that up in a minute. I might add to it. I'm going to just do my the rest of my face here. So I have a few new few new subscribers, so welcome. Hi, Pumpkin. Thank you. Are you gonna come sit up here with Mommy? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Do you want? Oh. Here, you can have this one. No. You're welcome. So, anyway, so that is the basics of having a birthmark. Right now I am doing skincare for Kalela, and I absolutely love that brand. So it's interesting because a lot of people wouldn't choose me because of the facial difference, but okay, so I love this stuff. This is It Cosmetic Your Skin But Better CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Hydrating Anti-Age Concealer. It's got sunscreen already in it, which is great. Even though I'm not going outside, I'll still take it. So I tend to use a brush over the sponges. I'm not sure if it's just the way I'm used to putting it on or what. I mean, but so this will cover quite a bit of my mark. So a lot of people will also say it's a port wine stain, which is what it is, but it's also a slang term. It's not a medical term, and the doctors and the community are trying to not use that term because it isn't beneficial. It's sort of like C-sections are being called cesarean births now. Just so that, you know, it's not just a surgery, you're actually giving birth. And I understand that and I respect that completely. I had to have 4 cesareans. To me, it doesn't really matter. I'm a mom. I mean, I'm here every day. It's not just about carrying the child for 9 months. It's being there every day. And you can see the tippy top of my my little one here. Hey, are you doing your makeup too? Yeah. So, but yes. So I have heard it being look at that. So yes, in the camera I can't really see it. In here I can. I wouldn't wear this out very often. I probably would wear it to a wedding, and that's about it. And this brush is, did you see how easy that went on? You want to sit on Mommy's lap? You want to say hi? Look, say hi. Hi, no. You want to see in the mirror too? Wow. So I am going to use this Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. Let's see if I can get my concealer brush here. I'm missing a brush. So I gotta check underneath the table and the couch. Lucas is looking at me like, you're missing a brush? Do you know how many brushes you have? Yeah, I know I'm missing a brush. Actually, I'm missing 2. I bought a... Okay, so... Sass? sometimes what I do is I take a clean brush like this and then kind of, so it doesn't look as bad. Oh, gosh. Okay guys, I'm not sure how this look is coming. I really am not. I'm going to use this. Maybe just a smidge of this. Just this is something I don't generally do, but I have seen people do it in the past. You know, with all this time off, you would think that I would be more into doing my eyebrows, but I'm not. Mostly because I forget that they need to be done until after I've done my video. Okay. Okay, this is not my favorite look, but I'm actually not minding it so much. All right, so I realized that I don't actually have blush or a highlighter in It Cosmetics or e.l.f. Maybe I should do that, but I do have lots of both of those items. Actually, I might just even just put on the blush and that's it, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so there's the top of the eye done. So now I'm going to work on the bottom of my eye. So like I said, I'm going to use this as an eyeliner. I'm not really big on eyeliners myself, but I do have 3 coming in, all black. One is like a shimmer, one's a matte, and one's not matte? I don't know. We'll see. They were on sale. So, okay. Oh, that's a gorgeous eyeliner though. Oh. So if you have a moment and you're new, you can go back and watch. I did this one already. This is the Berry Red, and this is one of my favorite ones. It's very nice. It goes on beautifully. It stayed on all day. The colors are vibrant. They're great, and it's a great everyday look. So this video is definitely going to be longer than all of my other videos, so I apologize. I did a lot of talking in this one. So I was thinking for this video, if you guys could maybe leave a question that you guys would like me to answer about myself. And then tomorrow I'll just kind of do like a question and an answer period. And for everyone that leaves a question, I will have a box of goodies for you. And I will add to this. I'll add something that's really, really nice to this box of goodies. And I'll show you what is in this box. And you can always, when you win, you can always say, no, you don't like that. And I will try to find something that you do like. I do have like more packages coming in, so I will have lots of giveaways. And don't forget, you can win more than once. So all of my daily giveaways, every time you comment, you get an entry. So again, make sure you comment with a question. Let me know if you like the look or not, as well as generally if you guys could share, make sure you like the video and comment, and make sure you're subscribed. Okay. So this goes on beautifully as an eyeliner, and I really, really like it. So I have a feeling I'll be using this more as an eyeliner than anything else. And I may even use this gorgeous shimmer. I love the shimmer of this one shade, but it doesn't seem to be as shimmery on me. So one of the things for my brushes, I love these brushes. I have lots of these brushes and I will never say no to another brush like this. I love them. They're so nice to use for eyeliner. For me, I find that my skin is very wrinkly. This Kalela stuff that I have, I meant to bring it down to show you guys, and I will maybe for the next video. It's a Canadian brand. It's made in Kitchener. It's, oh, let me tell you, my skin has never looked or felt better. And I swear the under eye stuff, oh. Okay. So I think I'm okay with, no, I'm not. That's a lie. That is a lie. Maybe not a lie, but that's just not where I'm going to end. So I'm going to put the shimmer shade over top of it, or just kind of under it. Just on the bottom. Kind of like just under it, and then I'll kind of like try and buff it out a bit. Two and a half going on 14, that little girl. So I take something like this. This is a Luxie. And I'm actually going to dip it in that light purple. The under eye is really setting this up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Definitely not a bad look. I'm actually pretty proud of this look. Please note, I have not a professional by any sorts of the means. I have been doing my makeup since I was a kid. I actually don't wear makeup to work. So just these last few weeks, I think my skills have just jumped. And I'm actually really proud of myself. So, all right. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of yourself. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. If you've done something and you are proud of yourself, you are allowed to. So, I am using Superhero Cosmetics. I've had this for forever and I just haven't touched it. And this is the second or third time I've used it. And I really, really, really like this stuff. So, I always try to wiggle back and forth. I don't use the curlers, but I might give them a try today. I find that they never work out for me. I'm not sure why. And yes, you should do it before you do your mascara. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day for her too. What broke? So when I was going for my laser treatments, my right lashes would always get burnt off, so they were really, really short. So I haven't been, February's got canceled because there was a snowstorm, and then March's got canceled because of this COVID. So it's really, really, they've gotten really long. Usually don't get, usually my eyebrows are burnt from here and on. And you know, that's part of it. Like, that's part of my life, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to feel bad that I'm missing some of my eyelashes or my eyebrows, because I'd rather be alive. I use it a lot. People do die from having vascular anomalies. there are people that born blind because the pressures in their eyes are so high that they're you know, they're not able to see. People born with seizures because of birthmarks. So I got really lucky. I don't have as many problems as some people do. I don't have the disfigurement with birthmarks and vascular anomalies. With all that extra blood, it's oxygen rich. So what happens is your skin and your skin, like, it grows, it gets thicker. Oh, it's just, so this is why I do my laser treatment. The last time I went was in January, and he had the setting so high because my birthmark is very stubborn right now. We're at the stubborn stage. It hurt for 8 weeks. I was in intense pain. Like, I wanted just to scratch my face off. That does not happen very often, but holy. And I was looking forward to going back in February because I needed to talk to him and find out what's going on. I get headaches right here from the laser treatment. I've got one right now. And I was kind of happy it was canceled. It was a snowstorm in Ontario, and we all know that snowstorms anywhere can clog up. And it just isn't worth it to me. So I live in a small town called Palmerston. I live an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Toronto. So I have to go to the other side of Toronto. So I'm on the 401 from Brampton all the way over, right? So some days it could take me 2 hours. Some days it could take me 10 minutes to get through Toronto. It's crazy. So anyway, I canceled, and I mean, I was still in pain. I'm still in pain, like, even just talking about it. Okay, so let's give this a try. I am so bad at this. So bad. I think it's just because my eyelashes are so long. But maybe I always get the corners of my eyes caught. So this is going to turn into a really long video. And I haven't even shown you what you guys could win. Okay. Well, that's not bad. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay. So I have, it's just going to be a little collection of things. So this is the Power Up Duo Phase Setting Mist. Helps to set makeup, energize, and revive skin. Filters away dull, tired, and stressed out complexion. So that's first thing. I have, and you'll have to ignore the ripped box. I apologize, I'm not good at opening boxes. So this is the Seattle London Everyday Vacation. I did open it up. It is still sealed in there. I'm not going to open it up now. But I can send you, if you win this, I can pull it out and show you that it's still sealed. If that's what you would like me to do, I will contact you and let you know. The other thing, now these are all full size items too. So the other thing is the Skin & Co. Roma Face Gommage. This is one of actually my favorite items I've gotten out of my boxes. This is in the Visante items. This one has a truffle cleansing and is one of the softest cleansing lotions I have tried. I will use it actually right after I've had a laser treatment when my face is very sore and bruised looking. This one right here I won't use right after, but I will use. I do have another one, so it's not like I'm getting rid of the one that I want, or get rid of. I'm not giving away. I want somebody else to give this a try if you haven't. And if you have and you like it, well, here's your chance to get a full size for nothing but leaving a comment. Okay, so I am going to throw in this La Ritzy silicone makeup blender. As well as, this is another thing that I really love, especially in the winter, is the Dr. Paw Original Balm, multi-purpose soothing balm with natural fermented pawpaw. This is for the lips, the skin. You can use it for your flyaways. I use this actually when I've had a cold, and I put it right around my nose, and within half an hour, that skin feels so much better. I actually have had quite a few of these, and I give them to my friends. you know, like when you have something that you love, you want to give it to everybody so that they can love it as well. This is one of the things that I absolutely adore and that I want you guys to try. This will be great in the summer if you have really parched lips. It's really great. I actually even put this on my pets where they can't lick it so much to help with hot spots and anything like that. I don't tend to always put it on them. I have used it just as one of treatments. But this is, and it's actually super cuticle on nails too. So if you have really dry nails like I used to have, give that a shot. It's for everything. It is great. So the other thing, I actually bought this and then I got it in my Topbox, and this is a hemp mousse mask. So I am big on hemp and CBD and cannabis sativa items. I have used this. I will say that this is not for sensitive skin. And that's the weird thing is after all my laser treatments, I do not have sensitive skin. I can put anything on and I can go. I have used this. I would say you use it very liberally, but it is a really nice mask. It's for anti-imperfections. It's always, I think that's the French version. It's anti-blemish. So those are the items I am putting in. I really was hoping to put in a brush, but I really don't have any brushes to give away because I keep them all. I mean, I bought 3 sets of those motor brushes and all 3 sets are my thing. So, I mean, it is a little bit of a mishmash, but there's some really, really nice items. Put those on top. And some of the items I really, really like. They may not be for everybody. Sorry, guys. I know I'm off screen. I got a little box going on here for all of my giveaways. So you'll notice that I have some of these brushes from Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus is one of my favorite movies, and my dear friend from work got me the brushes and I love them. They're really great brushes. I am surprised like Disney makes these. And she actually even got me the eye palette. So I took it out of its container and I haven't used it yet. And there was a little brush in there, but maybe I'll give that a try on Sunday. Sorry guys, don't think you want to. Those are cute, cute colors. I really like that green. Okay, so this is going to be maybe tomorrow's, what, Thursday? Friday. Okay. Oh, I gotta grab that brush. We'll do that Friday, I think. If you guys want me to, like, let me know. But yeah, tomorrow I want to do a question and answer, or if, like, make sure I'm able to do it tomorrow. If not, it'll be the next day, and that'll be the ColourPop one. I'll do the ColourPop. All right, so I do not have blush in It Cosmetic or e.l.f. So I use Tarte. I actually really like Tarte. These are the 2 Tarte ones I do have. I also have this one which I've opened, but I have not used. I'm not sure if I want to use it. I don't know. Do you guys like, should I like do a giveaway or what? Like, I don't know. I have so much. I just hate opening things. Okay, so this one is called Quirky. And you just start from, you know, I'm not really good at explaining what I'm doing. And I'm obviously getting super excited right now, so. I find that a lot of times just, you know, you have to try. You have to keep putting on makeup. You have to keep going and going and trying and trying. And finding out what works for you and what doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to use the Wow Brow from e.l.f. I really like this one. I think I picked up another one from New York. NYX. This mirror is funny. Whatever. I'm not big at coloring in my eyebrows. There we go. So, apologize for the an hour long one and ranting. Okay. I think that's good enough for me. So I will use the line from e.l.f. So sometimes I do color it in, and then it's really nice. It's got this blending tip, which I have used. I've got to need to clean. That's the word I want. So this is actually, I think this is Nude Rose. I really like this. This is their liquid sheer matte lipstick. I have to say this is one of my favorite formulas and colors. So I've never been a fan of lipstick though. I always have issues putting it on. So what I try to do is outline and then go in. For some reason, my lower is rarely ever defined. It always looks like, when I do this, it always looks like I've gone over the line, which I haven't. So this is really great when you have your concealer. I'm going to just use foundation. Usually I would use concealer, but or a foundation. So what I always do is I put way too much on, so let's see if I can. Maybe you can always use your little brush. I don't know why my mirror is doing this, but whatever. I'm wondering if it's the cord. It doesn't feel like it's staying in there properly. Whatever. Alright. Come on. Anyway. Alright. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my It Cosmetics. So I kind of do that. So it kind of comes in a powder. I try to use what's in the top first. So I know some people like put it on and kind of bake it. And I try to do that, but I can never do it. So if you've got suggestions where I don't wear it, besides the obvious, just don't wear black when you're doing this. I know I should put it on longer, but the thing is that I'm not really going anywhere, so I kind of like the way this smells too. Okay, guys. All I can see in the camera is the outline of my eyes. And I'm not saying I don't like it, actually, I do. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I get some of my Homer Simpson lines here, is what I call them, because like when I smile, like I get that. And I always find the makeup never sits in there, and because of my birthmark, you can see the crease. It drives me nuts. Okay. You can actually see the scar. So I got a scar here, a scar here, a scar here. Those are all from laser treatment. Because my birthmark is so thick and deep, they've had to set the settings high. And they've burnt me. This one here has actually like a little like new like nodule underneath it. I was supposed to go get surgery on it, but I never did. I'm not that vain yet. I don't know if it's this box here. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. This is one of my longer ones, so I apologize profusely. I can't thank you guys enough for watching this, for being with me, for listening to me. As my other videos have told you, I deal with a lot of anxiety. Part of it is looking different from everybody else. So when you guys leave your positive comments, you think you're just typing something nice, and I'm sure it makes you feel nice. But what it does to me is something you guys couldn't maybe imagine with me, but you lift my spirits. I go to bed, I read most of the comments, and if you see, I like them, or I heart them, or I respond. But when I go to bed and I read a lot of these comments, I go to bed happy. It alleviates a lot of my stress from the day. You guys are amazing people for watching me, for supporting me, for asking me questions. I can't thank you guys enough. You're empowering another woman to be, you know, happy, and, you know, it's hard to say. I mean, you guys have given me a whole sense, another sense of myself, which I absolutely adore. I am so thankful for you guys. I'm going to tear up. I just want to add this one thing. When I found out how birthmarks happen, I got really excited, because when you find out what happens and how something happens, you can begin to work on a treatment or a cure. Right now, there is no cure for this genetic defect. This is a genetic mutation. It cannot be undone. It's part of my genome code, right? So with that being said, it's a mutation. It doesn't mean that none of my kids have one. My daughter has like a mark on her forehead, like a strawberry one, but it's not a birthmark. And my kids and my kids probably won't have one. So it's 3 out of every 1,000 live births will have one. It's not rare, but it's not common. Knowing about birthmarks is rare. It's very rare to find somebody who understands what it is. Even people with birthmarks don't know what's going on, how it's going on. I was lucky enough, I went to my doctor when I was 17 and I said, what is it? What's going on? And he went to his his book and said, this is what it is. And it was just one line. Okay, one line. And he's like, I'm going to look into this. So he sent me for a CAT scan. And that was when I was diagnosed with something that's called Sturge-Weber syndrome. That means that it goes up into my brain, it affects my eye and my lips and my teeth. And he's like, okay, we know this now. So, all right. Fast forward now to finding out that this is a gene mutation. I got so excited and I couldn't wait to tell my mom. I'm like, Mom, they found why this happens. This is amazing. This is a breakthrough. And she's like, okay, well, how does it happen? Sorry. Postnasal drip. So I was like, okay, well, apparently in the second trimester, there's a mutation in my gene and I'm missing a nerve. That's all. And my mom started crying. And I'm like, why are you crying? This is good news. This is amazing news. Why are you crying? And she's like, she lived with the guilt for, 32 years of my life, of her life, thinking that because she wanted to feel me, so she pressed really hard, and she thought that she'd caused this. And I'm like, why? no, no. And I said, even if that was the truth, even if that was a truth, I said, I would never blame you. And I will never forget that even at the age of 32, your moms never stop feeling guilty about some things that they have no control over. It's absolutely crazy. So this is going into an hour-long video. This is going to take forever to upload, and you guys are going to go like, seriously, stop talking. So anyway, that is my story. And I want to say that I love my mom. She is my best friend. I absolutely adore her. So whenever I have good news or bad news, I always call her up. When Joe Diffie died, I called her up bawling because I was like, there goes my 90s. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Please leave a comment below on, let's do a question and answer. Please get more people asking, and you can ask multiple questions. And I will do tomorrow as a Q&A. And I will do the color pop. You had me at hello. For you ladies that asked for that, and I didn't do it today, I apologize. Please forgive me. And have a great day. Please stay home if you don't need to go out. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. And don't forget that this will all be over and we will make it through together. I love you guys. Second one of my favorite brushes, and I cannot find it anywhere. So it is likely just... knock, knock. Knock, knock. Okay. I am not finding the brush I want. So I will use the sponge for this one. I will have to look for that. Okay, ready? Ooh. Careful with your eye, baby. You don't want to poke yourself right in the eye. That would hurt. So with this stuff, you don't need too much, and obviously I have put too much on it, so it's going to take me a little bit to get under it. So there's two ways of doing your under eye. One is doing it before you put the makeup on, and then and another way is doing it after. For older women, they say not to do it this way because it's just too much under your eye. But I find that when I use that Becca product, my eyes are not as crepey, like it sits better. And when I use the Bye Bye Pores, oh, so much nicer. Okay. So it's really hard to get under this eye because my breast mark goes right up to the rim. And so if I don't get all the way up there, it looks really weird to me anyway. I guess you would have to get really close to me to see it. Right, babies? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't put your finger in that, honey. Honey, don't put your finger in that. Okay? I know you want to play with that, but that's not really for you to play with, okay? You play with that. That's yours, okay, sweetheart? Thank you. Oh, are you tired? Maybe you shouldn't get up at 2 in the morning. Hmm? Hmm? She's just staring off. She's getting tired. Okay. So, I am going to finish off my eye look. So, I'm going to add just a bit of the background here. Can you turn that back on, babes? Thank you. No, don't play. It's not a toy, honey. So I think what I might do is actually take some of this dark shade right here and put it on the corners here. Please ignore my dog and my cat. I'm not sure what is going on with those two because... Do you want to go watch Paw Patrol on Mommy's computer? Yeah? Okay. Daddy! Go ask Daddy to put Paw Patrol on. do not like that show. Alright, so this is a lot lighter than what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to fix that in just a minute. Alright, so that is not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So usually what I do is,